Okay, bonjour. Today's lesson is about noun gender, talking about masculine and feminine words. All right, as we start talking about the gender of nouns, these are just some facts of life. I call them the French facts of life that you just have to accept. That's what it comes down to. So number one, all nouns carry a gender. Okay, all nouns are either masculine or feminine. Number two, memorizing a noun also means memorizing its gender. Okay? If you can spell the word, that's fantastic, but if you don't know whether that word is masculine or feminine, then it's not going to help you much. Okay? Number three, the gender of a noun will not always make sense, but there are some patterns to help you. Okay? So maybe it doesn't make sense to you that the word for an eraser is feminine, but a notebook is masculine. These things are it's just what it is. So as we talk about gender in nouns, there is just a grammatical kind of word that you need to be able to know what it is and recognize while we're talking about it in class. So that word is article. So in grammar, an article is a word used with a noun that tells us some information about the noun, like the gender and the number. So the article tells us, is the word masculine? Is it feminine? Are we talking about more than one something? Okay. Note that plural articles will be explained in a later lesson. So they're kind of mentioned in here, but just so you know, we're just going to talk about masculine and feminine for right now. So we have two different kinds of articles. One kind of article is called the indefinite article, and the other is called the definite articles. So we're just going to listen and see how those look, and then on the next slide, we'll go into a little bit more about what those mean and what are the differences between indefinite and definite articles. So for indefinite articles at the top, we have une amie, une sœur, une école. So these are all feminine. If it has une, it's a feminine word. Okay. Also, still for indefinite articles, we have some masculine words. Un ami, un frère, un collège. We know that all of these are masculine words because they start with un. Down here, we have definite articles. Okay, so that they look a little bit different. See, there's these words in front here. They're different from the ones we saw up here, but they're all still articles. So we have la fille, la sœur, l'ami. So these are feminine. Over here we have le garçon, le frère, l'ami. These are all masculine. So here, le and la, these are the definite articles. Now write that in real fast. Definite. Le and la. These mean the. So if you see le before a word, we're talking about the. If you see la, we're talking about the. They mean the same thing. One is masculine and one is feminine. Right? So if you have le frère, the brother. La sœur, the sister. Here, we're dealing with indefinite articles. Indefinite articles. So we have un and une. The indefinite article is talking about a. If we have un frère, a brother, une sœur, a sister. So the difference between the and a. All right. And then we have a little note here. The articles le and la, so the definite articles, when they're shortened to L apostrophe when they accompany a noun that begins with a vowel sound. So you saw on the previous slide, for example, l'ami, l'ami. The word ami in both of its forms starts with the letter A, which is the vowel sound. So instead of saying le ami or la amie, we're just going to contract it. L apostrophe, l'ami, l'ami. So here you can really see these different articles in action, and seeing them in the context, you might be able to understand why both are used. So at the top we have Elle est la sœur de Nicolas. Elle est la sœur de Nicolas. She is the sister of Nicolas. Okay. Il est le frère de Sabine. Il est le frère de Sabine. The brother. Okay. The bottom half we have indefinite articles. Elle est une, that should say amie. Hold on. There we go, that's better. Elle est une amie de Sabine. She is a friend of Sabine. Il est un ami de Nicolas. Un ami de Nicolas. A friend. Okay, so here you can kind of see the differences when we're thinking about the meaning. Elle est la sœur de Nicolas. She is the sister of Nicolas. Nicolas has one sister. She is his sister. Elle est la sœur. Il est le frère de Sabine. Sabine has one brother. Il est le frère, the brother. Okay? In the bottom half, it's usually pretty unlikely that a person just has one friend. They usually have more than one. It does happen, but elle est une amie de Sabine. She is a friend of Sabine. Il est un ami de Nicolas. He is a friend of Nicolas. So hopefully you can kind of see some of the differences between le and la and un and une. All of them are articles. All of them show the gender of the word that follows, but they do have different meanings. Okay, that is where I'm going to leave you. I'm going to wish you bonne chance. And I will see you next time.